Already started. Oh well. That'll work. We good. We good. Let's get it. Shalom, shalom, Israel. Before we get started, we're going to say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught us this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations to the remnant, men, women, children, shalom, right? So we out here again, bring out the good news, gospel to the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled birds, Israelites scattered among all the other nations that look like the other nations, the heathens, to proclaim the truth of the scriptures to the this wicked ass kingdom, prophesied downfall of this wicked ass kingdom, bring out the future, the prophecies of the future of the scriptures, what the Bible say will take place. And so as people, men and women, of the hopeful elect, men and women of the nation of Israel, that turn back to the law, statutes, and commandments, we're going to have to expect to deal with certain things, man. Hey, shalom, brother, shalom. We're going to have to expect to deal with certain things. We're going to have to endure, man. I was telling a brother before we started, we kind of opposite of the world. The exact opposite. We looking forward to Jacob's trouble. You ask anybody in the world, they'll say we crazy. Why would you look forward to that time? We look forward to the fall of this kingdom. They the opposite. They want this kingdom. They want Joe Biden or Donald Trump with his gold sneakers. They want Donald Trump or Joe Biden to figure it out. Yo, if they give us reparations, we good. We understand reparations coming in the kingdom in the form of every other nation that's not Israel going into captivity. Then the last one, though, we also know that we gonna have to go through shit in the truth. We expect to go through things. You should be more concerned. As knowing the truth and understanding the truth, we understand that if things is going too smooth for you in this kingdom, in the back of your mind, you got to think, damn, is the Lord dealing with me? Because we know what Hebrews the 12th chapter saying. We going to get that, Lord willing. But you want to start, you got that Job, 2nd chapter? Job 2 and 3.
This is the book of Job, chapter 2, verse 3. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth the Most High, and escheweth evil, and still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. And Satan answered the Lord and said, Skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath will he give for his life. But put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life.
Now, it right here said, the Lord said, Job is my God. Job is my God. Satan said, well, let's test it, Lord. Let's test it, Lord. And still for Job to be the Lord's guy, the Lord said, well, go ahead. He's in your hands. Go ahead, brother.
So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown.
So imagine you got boils on your feet, big blisters, pus and blisters all over your bone, even on your feet. Look, and I ain't did nothing wrong. I'm praising the Lord. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Go ahead, brother.
And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal. And he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Most High and die. But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High? And shall we not receive evil?
What? Shall we not receive good of the Most High and not evil? So we understand these things, man. We understand these things. So I had the thing earlier this week where, you know, the Edomite gonna call my house and gonna threaten me, threaten my household. I talk about how he loved to kill niggas and this and that, or whatever the case may be. You know, normal day, peaceful, minding my business. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out talking about we gonna overthrow no government. I ain't talking about I'm gonna hurt nobody. We ain't promoting guns. We ain't promoting violence. What I do? I can imagine Joe going, what I do? I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. But let's get Hebrews. Let me get that one. Hebrews chapter 12. Let's go 3 and jump down. Yeah, 3. Hebrews 12 and 3. For consider him that endureth such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds. Ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourge every son whom he receiveth. So yeah, we supposed to expect to a certain degree, to a certain extent, some type of trouble. Like that New Edition song, right? Can you stand the rain? What, right? What it say? Sunny days, everybody loves them. Sunny days, it's easy to praise the Lord. It's easy to praise the Lord. You done just hit the scratch off. You know, you got $500 unexpectedly. You could get what you want to eat today, fill up your tank. That bill that you didn't know how you was going to pay, you was able to pay it. Oh, yeah. Why do y'all buy shit? Y'all shine. All right, your car broke down on the highway. You ain't got no gas money. Your shit on E. That motherfucking fuel light just came on. Look, you got to eat ramen noodles. Is you gonna still say the water y'all by Shem y'all shine? You gonna be like Joe's wife. What are you gonna do, man? What Hulk Hogan used to say? What are you gonna do, brother? What are you gonna do? you still gonna pray and eat your vitamins? Little Hulkamaniacs. What are you gonna do? You got something?
I wouldn't finish up.
Yeah, God, brother.
I'll start at 10 again. But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speakers. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High? And shall we not receive evil?
No, we gonna receive all good and evil. The devil is busy. The devil is busy. Go ahead, man. That's what they say.
Come. And all this, did not Job sin with his lips?
Nah, Job ain't cursed. Job like, yo, the water y'all by Shem y'all shine. I must have did something. Even though you don't know that you ain't really doing nothing, Job. Just Satan say, yo, let's test it. Let's test your theory, Lord.
When I got in that accident coming up here that day, I was saying, what did I do?
Yeah.
I mean, even though it wasn't bad, but still they put me in an inconvenience.
Look. What did I do that led to the Edomite calling my crib? Like, I had to do something. Whether it was good or bad, I had to do something to make them. Whether it was I sent my number on YouTube one time or whatever. Maybe the wrong person seen it. Maybe I didn't do that. Maybe I said something that got under his skin. Maybe he watched the lesson. Maybe he seen a video. Yep. You can find anybody information out pretty much that done ever had a Facebook page, done ever had got a YouTube channel or whatever the case may be. If you want it hard enough, you can find anybody information online.
When I saw what you showed me, I was like, I forgot that was publicly available.
Yeah, public information. My shit is public information right there. And so even if you contact them and say, yo, could you take this down or whatever the case may be, they might hide it.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be up there.
Your information is sold to different places.
Yeah. I got motherfucking Elam and Ishmael calling me like 3-4 times a day. Oh, you'll have one $10,000 if you do. Man, get off my phone, man. I'm not giving you no bank information. I'm not giving you no card information. I'm not giving you no routing numbers. I'm not giving you nothing.
Shalom, beloved brother. Shalom.
Yeah, you got more than that?
That's about it.
Okay. Yeah, so we gonna have to deal with stuff, man. Matter of fact, where's that one? 1 Peter. I'm gonna go 1 Peter. Oh, you want to grab it? 1 Peter chapter. 1 Peter 5, I think start at either 6 or 7. Read down to like 10.
That's right out there.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High.
I was gonna say, be proud. Be proud. I understand I'm an Israelite. It's an Israelite party. Kings in the building. Hebrews in the Hellcat. We chilling. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. Yeah, brother.
That he may exalt you in due time.
In due time, he gonna exalt you. Yeah.
Casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And
I thought about that one right there, because when I put up that little lesson or little video about that phone call, I got a bunch of brothers calling me, texting me, which the Water brothers, I appreciate y'all brothers reaching out to me and whatever. I didn't want to make it like no big deal, like I was overly concerned about it. But I had one brother tell me, yo, he had a phone call like that. I had another brother, Amawad Abad. He was like, yo, I got those calls a couple of times. This happened to him a couple of times. So read that scripture again.
Verse 8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
The one they dealing with the same thing. Your brothers in the world dealing with the same thing. After that, take it. No.
Verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith.
Yep, there you go.
Knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
Yep.
But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto eternal glory by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, after that ye have suffered a while.
Yeah, man. Your brothers is going through the same thing. So it might not be 100 brothers. It might not be 50 brothers. It might be 2 brothers. Like the brother, I ain't gonna call the brother out, but the brother did a lesson, and he was talking about how his wife of a certain amount of years, I think it was 10, might have been 10.
Long time, bro.
But he said his wife, he was in the truth, and his wife for 10 years left him like 4 a.m. in the morning. Just up and left him. That right there would break a lot of guys. That would make a lot of men. What's up, brother? That would make a lot of men stop doing the work. That would make a lot of men cave. So that would make a lot. Your wife of 10 years leave you at 4 in the morning behind the truth. That's rough. But I'm sure that that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Me and my we ended up working it out, but it was an adjustment. Some women could adapt to the adjustment. It's an adjustment. Your friends stop calling you. They don't want to deal with you now. So what are you going to do? Are you going to want to go back in? Man, I miss my friends. I miss my phone ringing 10, 15 times a week as opposed to 0 times now.
It's like that's why them other camps cater to the world so much, because they miss that attention.
Yeah, man. They bring that worldly vibe into the truth. You got something, brother?
I don't think so.
All right.
After that, ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
Yeah, strengthen you, establish you. Establish you where? In the world? No, establish you in the faith and the truth. And the understanding and the acceptance of what this, like the elder apostle Gabar say all the time. People don't realize what they in, man. This is a straight gate, man. A straight gate ain't gonna have a bunch of friends, it's a joyous occasion. You're gonna be sweating. You see a motherfucker walking a tightrope without a net over the mountain or some shit like that. That shit don't look like no fun. And it ain't easy. Even if they make it look easy and it'll get to a part where they stumble a little bit like this. I know in the back of their head, I'll fall, I'm dead. We supposed to expect this, man. And I was coming out here today thinking about this. I was like, this more exhortation to the elect, man. To the hopeful elect. We gonna have to deal with stuff, man. We gonna have to deal with stuff. We gonna have to go through stuff. And it's all a try to make you stronger, man. Go ahead, brother. Got something on wherever you decide to go.
Okay, I'll start. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, and verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool.
Yep.
Where is the house that ye build unto me? And where is the place of my rest? For all those things have mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word.
Yeah, man. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. So knowing judgment, knowing and understanding that, hey, even if you call yourself, what did you do in your last lifetime? Did you do something in your last time here? In the spirit, your last time here, did you do something worthy to be going through what you're going through now? Did you do something worthy that you might not, hey, many are called, but few are chosen. I might hold on to the end and I'll be one of them dudes at the end going, Lord, Lord, please let me in, man. Didn't I do the work for you, Lord? Wasn't I out there on the highways and byways? Didn't you see me out there with the brother Karan? Lord, please, Lord. You got something?
I was on the phone there with Acts.
Hey, how are you?
All right, going on, brother.
You guys dressed up very good, man.
Yeah, yes, sir. Doing the work. Read the Bible.
I do, I do.
You do?
I grew up in the church school.
Where are you from? What country?
Russia.
Russia. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we all know what's going on.
Okay, so what you think about your boy Putin? What you think about Putin? Good guy?
You have a microphone with you?
Nah. Nah, brother, I'm just asking, man. I'm just asking.
One thing for sure he knows, everybody in the Bible was black. This is what Putin knows in Russia.
Woo!
We have all pictures only, all churches, there's no white boots in the Bible.
Woo! brother, could you say that again one more time for the camera? Say that. Putin know what? Everybody in the Bible, what, brother?
In Russia and everybody in the church, in the pictures is black.
All right, thank you, brother. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
Confirmation, bro.
Only Russia.
Oh, man, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, they try to make it happen on Europeans believe us, but not believers.
Nah.
We have a long time ago, like Russia has history before Jesus, 4,000 years. And when he born, the first photos, picture people paint as was black Jesus.
So, but look, what you think about the people in Jerusalem now?
These guys need to stop doing killing Palestinians. That's too much. That's too much. So the Palestinians is not everybody bad boys. Somebody, but the reason why he bad boys. So these guys, we don't even understand these people because a Bible, Goliath, David, Palestine and Jew. So a long time fight. The Jewish people believe different way a God like you or me. So the Jews believe this. We are the Jews, we are the top. Everybody else
is nothing
under us.
Yeah.
You, me, and even Biden. So we don't go of heaven like them. We're gonna be work for them. This is what more.
And they follow the Talmud. They claim to be the people of the Bible.
I wish everybody live peace there.
So what you see happening with the Ukraine situation? You think it's going to
situation as a whole thing as a white people against Russia? This is what's going on. All white nation, all NATO countries white. And all NATO guys now in Ukraine and Russian border, including America, England, France, Germany. So the white people want to tear Russia apart, small countries, to control them.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's
so
all about money.
You think it's going to end up with NATO over there fighting with Ukraine
That's very
against
easy,
Russia?
Now escalating. Putin want to do a peace talk a long time ago.
Yeah, they said forget about it.
Technically, American government tell the European governments do not.
Yeah. That's
so
a
the
fact.
US is like this. The government they fight, but not here, right there. As always was like this. World War I, World War II. US was involved, but never a bomb drop here. Never a bullet shoot here. Well, the closest was as a midway.
How long you been here?
Yeah, a long time, 1999.
Okay, yeah.
I was go back for 10 years and I come back.
Okay, I was gonna say because you still like you just got here.
Almost every Russian speak English. We learn in the army as mandatory. We have to learn English.
Oh, so you was in the Russian military
Everybody,
too?
every man. 18 you go 4 years. As mandatory, you have to.
It's no everybody.
No way. Yeah, you have 4 children, or maybe you are a Jehovah's Witness, but you work for a military like a teacher. Everybody do something.
Everybody got to
Even
go.
a one-legged man can do computer.
Even a one-legged man?
If he want.
If he want.
Oh, man. Yeah, as a whole thing as a bullshit. You know, I'm sorry, God.
Hey, it's
like,
okay. You all right.
What people do, the poor people. I had a bunch of friends from Yemen, and people got disabilities. Shooting the ships. I think the best was like the best way we could live again like it was. Leave every country by themselves. Don't change them. You know, somebody don't want to drink a Pepsi, don't sell that.
Yeah.
We drink water.
Yeah.
And it was like this. You go Vietnam. 20 years ago it was Vietnam. Now it's China.
Yeah.
Taking over. God bless everybody.
Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, brother, man.
Well,
good talking to you,
But
man.
many people say that the end of the days is coming.
It's coming, according to the scriptures.
Yeah, but you can research anytime, any internet about Russia, about black people in the churches, the Bible, pictures, everything. It's like there's no white people.
They burning Bibles here because of
Joseph was black.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus was very black.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All of them. Judas too.
All right.
I mean, everybody.
All right.
This part of the world has all black guys. The white people also in Russia, I learned this one, when I find the Egypt, and the pharaohs and the Swedes. All Swedes missing nose.
Yep.
Yeah. Why? Because the black guy's nose. Yeah, well, I break it, man.
Okay, brother. Good talking to you.
I'm sorry. Don't ask me no more questions because I like dogs.
All right, nah, it's all right, brother.
I like it.
Have
a nice day, man.
All right, brother.
Yes,
All right.
Wow. Yo, did y'all hear that?
That was some good info.
Did y'all hear that? Yeah, you know that's gonna be a lesson, Lord willing, this week. You know we got to bring that one out.
And from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, man. Look, with the food and accent on top of that.
Oh yeah, just came over.
Yeah, man. See, that's a beautiful thing, man. And see, but going back to what the topic though, we gonna receive good and bad. So I done had a head. Last time I was out here, walked by hell straight. This time we got he could be a Jake. You don't know, but you got a Russian from Russia. Sound like he just got off the plane from Russia. Tell us what we already knew, that in all of the churches, the original paintings was us.
Yep.
Matter of fact, get Hosea 1 and 10, brother. Get that one. Let's get that one.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 10, and it reads, Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power.
Ain't that what just happened, brother? Ain't that what just happened?
Thursday.
That's a beautiful thing, man. But then, and then still though, like I was saying, going back to it. So this week, it was kind of a rough week. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, well, it ain't really rough. It was something out of the ordinary. That's not normal for no Edomite to call my crib talking, popping off at the mouth, or whatever the case may be. But I know this, that the last Edomite that called me the N-word to my face when I was in the military, I fucked him up. I know that much. I know that much, and I know he ain't never look at me sideways again ever no more. The rest of the time I was out there in Kansas. But I digress. So you know you have a week like that. That made my week. Shit, that made my year right there. Out of the blue, the Lord put the spirit on him. He could have walked around us. He walked straight at us and then stopped to tell us that. That's a beautiful thing, man.
And on top of that, our people will not stop. Not even. You had a bad situation, and then you had a good situation from somebody who's not us. Our people come up, won't even say shit.
Nah, they ain't trying to hear that they from Israel. Yeah, brother, bring it up.
This is Acts 7 and 49, and it reads, Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me? Saith the Lord, or what is the place of my rest? Have not my hand made all these things? Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Spirit, as your fathers did, so do ye.
Yeah, they resisted it. They resisting the truth. But then that tie back to how we started off in Job. We understand that according to the scriptures, the prosperity doctrine is wrong. The prosperity doctrine don't come into the kingdom. That's when Israel was going to be prosperous in the kingdom. But to get to the kingdom, you in Acts, stay there in Acts. Get Acts 14 and 22. Oh, get good. Go ahead. I have to get it and get it.
All right. This is the book of Acts, chapter 14 and verse 22. It reads, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, that's when we gonna be prosperous, but we gotta go through tribulation. And it's gonna be more, 2/3 gonna go through it. What it say? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? So we understand that everybody gonna go through it. But the righteous gonna scarcely be saved. But the righteous, it also says Zechariah 13 and 9, that I'm gonna bring the third, after I destroy the 2/3, I'm gonna bring the third through the fire. So you're going to have to deal with certain things, man. Go ahead, bring it out, bro.
Oh, this is the book of Luke, chapter 22 and verse 28.
Uh-huh.
Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations.
Yup.
And I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father have appointed unto me, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah, read that one again from the top, brother.
Okay, this is Luke 22:28.
Watch.
Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptation.
In temptations, you're going to be tempted. Going back to what I was saying. Are you going to be tempted to stop teaching because your wife left you? Are you going to be tempted to go back to Henny and Heineken's and blunts and parties because your friends stopped dealing with you? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be tempted to go back into the word? Are you going to be tempted to justify? Are you going to be tempted to justify wicked shit? Just to make the truth more, what they were saying about GMS, you make the truth boring. Are you going to be tempted to do that? Or are you going to stand firm in the faith, man? Yeah, brother.
Verse 29, and I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father have appointed unto me, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's where we going to be prosperous. That's when the prosperity doctrine going to kick in. That's when the prosperity doctrine going to kick in, man. That's when we going to be chilling. That's when we going to be good. On this side, you going to have to go through it. You think, how many churches you think they ever mention Jacob's trouble in? How many churches is the pastor gonna come in and scare the people to death with Jacob's trouble, Daniel 12 and 1, and then ask them for some money? No, he gonna come, yeah, we got to sow the seed fund and this and that, and Sister Gloria, you looking good in that dress today. Hey, praise God. And this and that, that's what he gonna do. Full of shit. he full of shit, man. Scriptures talk about if the blind lead the blind, they both shall fall into the ditch. Scriptures talk about that the pastor that's going off, the Lord got him going off, but that ain't gonna give him a pass. The Lord gonna get him and the people that following him. Scripture talk about woe to them pastors. I'm gonna visit you. But nobody ain't talking about them scriptures.
Just plain fearing the Lord in general.
Yeah, nobody ain't fearing them scriptures. I mean, checking for them scriptures. You got one, brother?
Second Ezra.
Bring it out.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 38. Arise up and stand. Behold the number of those that be sealed in the feast of the Lord, which are departed from the shadow of the world.
Which have departed from the shadow of the world. Go ahead.
And have received glorious garments of the Lord. Take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord. The number of thy children, whom thou longest for, is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed.
I second Ezra's. Yeah, keep going down. Yeah, you go. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, the meat down, gonna get down low. Keep going. Okay. You gonna see it.
Verse 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount of Zion a great people.
I, Ezra, saw upon Mount Zion a great people. What's going on, brother? All right, Dad.
Whom I could not number. And they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of.
Yeah. You see it? You gonna see it? Go ahead.
Taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns.
That's the prosperity. That's when the prosperity doctrine start. Yep. when Yahweh Shai come back and Israel, he start putting crowns on the ruling government of Israel. Go ahead.
And was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Then I commended them that did what?
Them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
That's the point. Them that stood so swiftly for the name of the Lord. So standing swift mean that, hey, like a lighthouse. When a lighthouse is going through, when a tornado or hurricane or whatever, or a tropical storm, the lighthouse is there. No matter all of the shit that the water splashing and this and that, the lighthouse still right there, flashing that light around for the ships out there, whatever the case may be. Standing swiftly, man. Go ahead, brother.
Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way, and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy power thou hast seen.
That's the prosperity of the scriptures right there. That's the prosperity of the scriptures, but that comes with standing firm for the Lord. And again, because the Lord work in balance, when the Lord drag you through it, whether it's for correction or just to text you or whatever whatever the plan is of the Lord, when the Lord drag you through it, you're gonna get a little trinket after that. You got something you want to get off the comic book?
I got 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice, insomuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. That's
the prosperity. We were just reading that line up with what we just read in second entrance. The same thing. Rejoice. Don't be like, oh shit, man, it's too tough, man. I can't deal with this, man. Hey, you reach out to the brothers. You call a brother or two. Maybe you do a lesson on it. You pray to the Lord. Matter of fact, what's that one in Corinthians? You got something else you want to get? Yeah, brother.
1 Peter 4:14. If ye be reproached for the name of the Mashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High is rested upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified.
Yeah.
Shalom, Elder. Shalom.
Shalom, Elder. Let's get this one. This is one of my favorites right here. Let's go 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 11. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 11. Now all these things happen unto them for ensamples, and they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the world are come. Wherefore, let him that thinketh he standeth take heed, lest he fall. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So yeah, so again, when the temptation to go this way, the temptation to chase behind your wife that left you, or your girlfriend, your woman that left you, or the temptation to do this and to do that or whatever, the Lord gonna make a way for you to get out of that. It's up to you to decide. Well, it ain't even up to you to decide. It's up to the Lord. Man's goings is of the Lord. I seen a video that Tasha K was doing today with some chick, and Tasha K was trying to ask her, oh, you don't believe that you God. Another woman talking, she got on lizard boot, just madness. But she was like trying to get the chick to say that she see herself as God and she control her own future and all, and she could control what happens in her life. I'm like, man, this place is vexing, man. Every day you see some nonsense, you hear some nonsense, see some bullshit. You know what I mean? And it's to try you. It's all to try you. Even said what's that in 2 Peter chapter 2, 7, when vex Lot hearing they wicked ass shit every day. Right?
Yeah, just go ahead and get.
Yeah.
2 Peter chapter 2 verse 7. I started 6.
Yeah.
And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them in overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
Imagine that, man. Imagine the shit that was going on there, man. The angels come to visit Lot. The moles was trying to kick in the door to come get them, to know them.
That's some sick shit, though.
And you know, so imagine now Lot, he in the crib and he dealing with that. These niggas he come outside like, yo, don't do this. I got daughters, y'all gotta have my daughters, this and this, don't do this right here, man.
That's a sick reverse shit.
Imagine the sweat beads on Joe when he out there talking to him. He like, yo, them motherfuckers out there with hard-ons, perverts, weirdos, probably looking nasty, foaming at the mouth.
Had to be destroyed. Damn.
Go ahead, brother.
Got 2 Timothy.
Go ahead, get it, brother. Bring it out.
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahushua. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. So therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Hamashiach.
Endure hardness, man. Endure the hard times, man. Endure the hard times. Can you stand the rain? Because and you think about it, man, the soldier part in there, the soldiers, when you go to basic training, you train for war. That's what all you do for, I want to say 14 weeks. Basic training lasts for 14 weeks. So in that training, you learning map reading, you learning survival techniques, you learn how to live in the field, you learning how to shoot your weapon, how to throw grenades. You are actually training for war. And you train for war when it's easy and when you're not at war. So when you go to war and shit start to happen to you, you prepared for it. So we come out here and we say we in a spiritual battle and this and this and that. The Lord gonna put you through it, man. You gonna have to get tried. You're going to have to get tested some kind of way. How else can you prepare for Jacob's trouble? If you don't go through nothing until Jacob's trouble, everything is smooth, great. You ain't had no problems. Pay everything is on time. You ain't had to worry about nobody saying nothing to you, nobody doing nothing to you, and then Jacob's trouble hit. You gonna fucking tuck your tail and run.
Most of us always go through adversity, even coming up, but these other nations haven't seen it. So when something hard hit them, they just take their life, man.
Yeah, they gonna fall. You gonna look. So you ain't never got touched on the basketball court. Soon as somebody hit you hard one day, oh, I'm going home. Take my ball. I'm going home. Y'all playing too rough. Oh, cause we ain't just letting you spot up and shoot jumpers. We ain't letting you drive to the hole and just look pretty. Nah, we lay your ass down one time. Now let's see what you do. Right? You gonna go to the hole. We gonna let you go to the hole and style on us. Nah, nigga, we gonna put you on your ass one time. You gonna hit the gate. Now what you gonna do?
That'll make you break it.
You know what I'm saying? Reason better put your mouthpiece in, nigga. Tie your sneakers up. Look. What they used to say to you? Walk it off. Tie your sneaker up. Walk it off. You be all right. Walk it off. They gonna just kick you in the nuts. They talk about walk it off. But that's what they do. That's what they,
Draymond Green right there.
Yeah. Like what he gonna do now?
Yeah, he one of them souls from the early games of basketball, man.
Shit, look, I know, boy, growing up in 40 Park in Brooklyn, boy, you go to the hole too many times. One of them old big dudes that got the 40 ounce over there on the sideline in between shots he gonna hit you. Sweaty belly and all, he gonna hit you. That's a fact, man. You got something? Yeah, the balloons found you, huh?
Verse 4. No man that wars entangleth himself with the affairs of life, affairs of this life.
Yeah, nah, you can't. It say don't be conformed to this world. Gotta renew your mind, and renewing your mind and resetting your mind, understanding that according to the Bible, we are under curses. So how you expect to be chilling under a curse? The curse won't be lifted until Yahweh Shai come back. Say in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, that these curses shall be on thy and thy seed forever as a sign. So we still under the curses. Watching the Dallas camp last night, Elder Yashawama said, yeah, we still under the curses. Curses ain't left yet. Yeah, you might get that made me feel good, made us feel good. That listening to the Russian brother come up here and tell us what we already knew. But did that change us still being under Esau's wicked ass kingdom? Is that going to stop Jacob's trouble from coming? Is that going to stop a time of temptation from coming? No, it ain't going to have no effect on that, man. Is it going to stop the Lord from testing you and putting you through it? No. Go ahead, brother.
That he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
Yeah, you got to do this work. You got to do it lawfully, man. To the best of your abilities, man. Ain't nobody perfect. And saying that you could keep all 613 laws perfect, you saying you on a level with Yahweh Shai. You on a level with Yahweh Shai. You so good now that now all of a sudden you finally woke up to the fact you're an Israelite. You perfect. Go ahead, brother. You got something?
Let me color for it.
Go ahead, yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
This is Sakar Kasad, 2nd Esdras, chapter 7, verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
Yep.
Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
That's that second edge of seven, right?
If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, the danger set before it, how shall he receive this? How shall he receive this inheritance?
That's the point. That go back to the point I made. The danger set before them. How should you expect to receive the inheritance, man? You ain't never been. You ain't go through the fiery trials. You ain't been through nothing. You ain't been training for war. You ain't been training for the time of Jacob trouble. You ain't never fast the whole time you been in the truth. So now you can't get no food for one day, and you ready to cave in and go get chipped up because you ain't never even attempted to fast. Your body you don't know what fasting is like. You still eating good. You ain't even thinking in the back of your head that, yo, maybe not even just to get closer to the Lord and all this. Maybe I need to fast every now and then just to prepare myself for them times when I might not be able to get nothing to eat. I won't go crazy. 4 hours in and not being able to get nothing to eat, I done lost my mind. I'm out here begging already for food.
Start hallucinating and seeing
chickens
and hot dogs.
Hot wings. Hot wings. You trying to go to sleep, you seeing hot wings jumping over a bucket of chicken into some blue cheese sauce or something. You can't take it. Hey, shalom, brother, shalom to the comment board. Zakar, Kasad, GMS, Yahar, Yasharala. Yakaraya of God, shalom, sister. Gabai Ayah, serving Yahweh Shai. Yeah, Khan. Let's get this one. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light. I create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Yeah, the Lord does everything, man. So the Lord, just knowing the balance of the Lord and understanding the scriptures, you got to understand that the Lord ain't going to give, once you come into this truth, the Lord not going to give you a plate of good all the time. You're not going to, that's like saying that you don't need no correction from the Lord.
Who's that saying that Apostle Ball, what is it? The words don't work, adversity will.
Yeah. That will teach you. That will teach you. And so, but then in the same breath, do you want to wait for adversity to try yourself? Like you know things is coming, but you want to wait till they hit, then go, oh, well, I know once it hit, I'm going to be able to snap into it. No, you want to try to prepare yourself before that.
Prepare that mind and that body.
Yeah. You better give thought to the possibility that, yo, they might come and get me. I might be in a FEMA camp. You better think about that. You better think about a time where you try to come out here and set up and police pull up and like, yo, didn't you hear the new decree, the new law they passed, that you can't preach the Bible out on the streets no more? Like you better think about these things, man. You better think about the fact that you could come out here one day and somebody drive by and shoot at you. It happened to the brothers out there in Indianapolis. They shot at the camp. IUIC, one of them guys got shot.
Kansas City.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you got to think about these things. If you thinking, oh, I know I'm an Israelite, everything gonna be good, you in the wrong. Your thought process is not accurate. It's off.
But you coming out here, Romans 12:1, you commit your body as a living sacrifice.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You're willing to take whatever.
Women, boy. I bought you out there. Shalom, brother. Ashrakar, Yasharala, GMS, spiritual art, Yahweh reign, GMS in his likeness. Shalom, brothers. Goodbye, Yash. Yep. James 1:12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord have promised to them that love him. Yeah, blessed is the man that endureth. You gonna have to endure, man.
I got one to back that up.
Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth and his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
6 troubles. So look, you gotta go. Look, he said he will deliver you in 6 troubles, and then in 7 no evil shall. You gotta go through the 6 troubles though to get to the 7th. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, maybe I done went through more things, and my math ain't accurate. But I'm like, I maybe only went through 2, maybe 3 things that tried me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had the hiccup with my woman. I still kept teaching, and maybe about 5 or 6 months later, we ended up kind of, the Lord worked it out. So I had that. Friends and family, how they, and all of that shit. That might be 2. Had the situation with the brother, with the brother not too long ago. Yeah. I ain't even trying to bring that up. Yeah. And then this, so maybe I'm at 3, 4 right now. I got a couple more to go, brother. I got a couple more to go.
This is fine, man. Verse 20, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
Yeah. And the Lord, that's going to take the Lord to put the Spirit on you for those things. Deliver you in famine? And even if you fast, you done fast, and some brothers can get up to where they fast 2 days, 3 days, or whatever, how long you can fast or whatever. It's one thing when you fasting and you know that after the fast is over, you're going to be able to eat again. It's a whole other thing going into a fast, not knowing.
Oh, my American friends.
Okay, brother, take care.
Maybe I was wrong. I'm going home because I charged my phone right now, but I believe Jesus was like what Judas was alive in the Russian books. In the pictures. Okay. Like a Last Supper. There's only one white guy there.
Yeah, but you can't really go by color. It's not black or it's according to your father.
Like this is what I see in the Russian church. Yeah. All the Russian, everybody black in there.
I understand, but everybody back in those times had color. So it's not according to color, it's according to your tribe and according to your father. Yeah. Like, for instance, you could be an Israel. Just because you look like that don't mean that you're not
the Russians, the Eastern Europeans, and the Asians, the Asians. We never have a problem with the Asians. Not even North Korea. How you doing, man? High five, man. And Kim Jong, high five.
Well, we try the spirit. We go by the spirit. It's a spiritual thing.
Yes.
And we understand that Israelites are going to be scattered in all nations.
You know what I'm really about? Islam. Very, very, we don't do that like these guys.
Yeah.
And
still a false way though.
Incredibly serious. You know why? Because poor people more come together, more united, and more stronger than rich. That's your problem. That's my house.
Yeah.
In poor country, even I have a friend from Gambia, African, BP gas station, he I know him long time. He always come here behind it. We friends. We do this in my country. He make me tea there. I can use the gas station Corpus free all the time. This is how poor people do work here.
Yeah,
You
because
can ask him all the rich man money. He don't give you nothing.
because you got, like you say, when you got money, when you don't have money, that's all you really have. It's faith.
Yeah.
That
The
you
money is a
trust.
big help. I don't need too much. Mike, I will tell my son, if I make $1,200 and that maybe I have maybe 100,000 more, is all yours. I don't need it. I don't have big dreams. No. Quiet, peace, and friends. That's all I need. Have a nice day.
All right, brother.
Take care and God bless everybody.
You too, brother. It's not about. I mean, yeah, we love hearing that we know the people of the scriptures have covered. We know that, but it's not about how you look. It's not about your appearance. It's about your bloodline, your seed. I mean, because you could look at Diana Ross, her kids. They look better, but they all got Edomite pops. Tia and Tamara, they look black, got an Edomite pops.
You can tell the difference, how they acting and how they
Yeah.
can't sing.
You know, yeah. Even I seen the one that just divorced the husband. I forget which one it is, Tamara, Tia, whichever one it is. And she trying to, call herself being sexy and this and that. I'm just like, you ain't got it.
Yeah, you ain't got that salt.
You ain't got it. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. But yeah, back to it, brother.
I'll go back to 2 Timothy.
Go ahead, brother.
2 Timothy 2 and 6. The husbandman that laboreth must be first partaker of the fruits. Consider what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things. Remember that Yahushua HaMashiach of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my gospel, wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of the Most High is not bound.
Yeah, suffer, man. Suffer, endure. Suffer, endure, try. These is all things that you should expect with the scriptures, man. What it say, written there without lamentation, mourning, and woes. You should expect these things, man. Yeah, I got that one. We got that one. Goodbye, Yash. Hey, Shalom, Isaiah, Idaho. Shalom, brother. Gabar Yash, Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 33 and 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, even again, will he deliver him. Yeah, you're going to be tempted. You're going to be tried. You should expect that. I should expect it. Talking about myself, too. I should expect it. We all should expect it. We all should expect it. Because if not, we might as well teach the prosperity doctrine. We be like Apostle Curtis. Fake Apostle Curtis. Ain't no Jacob's trouble gonna come for Jacob. Jacob's trouble, even though it say Jacob's trouble, it's not for Jacob.
Who was that other brother out that said everything already came to pass? That Bill dude.
Yeah, I seen they was on his back. And like I said, man, we so close to the end now, heads say certain things and certain. It's like, man, I mean, like even like the dude with the shrimp, eating the shrimp and the pork and all that. Yeah, that's an easy lesson to do. But I'm like, hey, he ain't gotta repent. Everybody that knows the Bible should know that you can't eat pork. Now, if you want to go in there, justify it, and be like the Christians and this and that, go for it. Go for it. But imagine him in a time of famine. What he going to do? He going to tell his people to take that chip? You think he can lie? You think he can fast for a day?
Hell no, I don't think so. I don't know if they even celebrate the Day of Atonement, do they?
I don't know, but after the Day of Atonement, you gonna have a feast with pork and shrimp and lobster? After the Day of Atonement, after you fast? That's what you gonna come back with? Lord gonna kill a lot of you niggas out there, man. Lord gonna kill and hey, that would be, look, I can imagine. That head get judged, I bet it'd be about no less than 100 lessons go up on that head.
Oh, yeah.
100 lessons go up on that head. Like, see, we told y'all. We told y'all. He told y'all, instead of music, I have a clapping in the background like this. The whole lesson. A 5-minute lesson. Clapping in the background. You got something else?
Verse 10. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake.
I endure all things for the elect's sake. So yeah, you come out here, you present your body as a living sacrifice, and doing what? In hopes of reaching the elect. Like when the head said, yo, I know you in Garner, North Carolina. Okay, so what, nigga? I put that on the title of my videos. Anybody that should know I'm in Garner. And why did I do that? Not for nobody, for the elect. Anybody that's in the vicinity of Garner, Fuquay, Farina, or Johnson County, whatever, and you want to come out and listen, you want to come out and hear the word live, you want to come out here and start taking notes and this and this and that, or whatever, however the Lord put it on your spirit. Hey, I'm right here in Garner, man. Word up. And no Diddy, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We locked in. Till the Lord say, yo, okay, it's time for y'all to go in the house, man. Pack up y'all signs and y'all Bibles, man. I can still see me now, though. And on the back porch, the family of the word here. I'm on the back porch. I gotta do something. I'm out here teaching to the birds and the squirrels in the backyard. I'm in the back, man. I'm in the back. I'm doing something, man. I just couldn't see no Saturday, like two after the second, third Saturday going by, and I wasn't out here. Yeah. I'm gonna be feeling bad, man.
That's just like a way of life now.
Imagine Apostle Tahar and them that been out there doing it all them years, man. When the family of the word hit, you know it's gonna be itching, burning that. Cause I enjoy teaching. I enjoy doing this, man. Like the brother just read. We endure all things for the elect's sake. We out here for the elect. We ain't out here 12 tribes worldwide. Nah. We for the elect, man. Enduring all things, man. Yahweh reign got Isaiah 59:1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear. Yeah, man. That's why it's saying the one Luke, the 18th chapter, it say that cry to me day and night. We cry to the Lord day and night, man. Yep, goodbye, Yash. Ecclesiastes 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased in the last end, in thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. No, I'm going to pout my lips. I'm going to throw a temper tantrum. I'm going to fall out on the ground. Like the brother said when he did the lesson. He said after his woman left, he like, what I'm going to do? Go get a blanket and put it over my head? Go in the corner and cry and eat popcorn? What you going to do, man? What are you going to do, brother and sister? What are you going to do? You gonna tap out? Go ahead.
I was saying, I think sometimes the Lord do that because it could have been a distraction from what you know.
Yeah.
You could pull that out of the equation.
To help you focus. Look, focus. What you want to do, man? Like Snoop Dogg done said, right? What you want to do? What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Goodbye, Yash. Ecclesiastes 2 and 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Adversity. You're gonna have to go through some adversity. So accept it. Accept it. And know that it ain't gonna go on forever. Sooner or later, it's gonna stop. Whatever you're dealing with, whether it's heart pain, mental pain, physical pain, whatever, Lord willing, it's gonna stop. Sooner or later. You got something? Yeah, brother.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 7. Beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things.
Read that one again, brother.
Verse 7. Beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Charity never fails, but whether there be prophecy, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part.
Yeah, we know something. I can't tell you exactly how the kingdom going to be set up. We can't tell you exactly what state of trouble going to entail. We can't tell you exactly when they going the MOTB gonna be out here, how it's gonna be initially implemented or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, a lot of those things don't matter. Just prepare yourself, because we know they come. You can look at the signs. They say we can tell they're getting closer. And I've been out here the amount of years, 4, 5, whatever, how many years I've been out here. That Russian dude came up. That didn't happen. Look at the times we at. Where dudes are just coming up out of the blue. Telling the truth. It's crazy though that he would think that Judas Iscariot was a white man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was thinking about that too.
That's crazy that he would think that Judas Iscariot is a white man. He crossed the law, so he wouldn't be white. Yeah. Nah, brother.
Yeah.
Nah, but I feel your energy. You can't trust like Dad used to say, as fork-tongued devil. You can't touch the fork-tongued devil.
Verse 10. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Yeah, when I was a man, I put away childish things, man. And one of the childish things you had to put away is the understanding of the Bible according to Christianity. The version of the Bible that they teach it. And the version of the Bible that they teach it here in this world, in the churches, is no bad things is going to happen to you. And if any bad things happen to you, it's because the devil is against you. The devil. God is all good. God is all love. God ain't going to do nothing to you to try you, to put you through it. God ain't going to do none of that. Yeah, Con. Spiritual GMS, spiritual art, 144K, got 1 Peter 4 and 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you, but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that Let me read that one again. 1 Peter 4:13. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's suffering. Ye are partakers of Hamashiach's suffering. So if you're gonna go do think about what the Lord would do. Think about what the Lord had to do, man. Had to go through. Being crucified, hung on a tree, nailed to a tree. Israelites out there talking shit, popping shit in his face.
I could imagine that. The Lord willing, not part of them people that did that, bro. They got something here for them.
If you the son of God, save yourself.
Yeah.
He saved all these people. He did. Save yourself. Which he could have did. And that even took strength in itself. To go through what he was going through, knowing that if I don't want to go through this, I don't really have to. But then he'd be going against Yahweh. This is what was set up. Everything was set up, man, like this, man. What it say in Romans 9, it say, before they were born, neither good or bad, that the purpose of election might stand. Everything was already said, man. There was nothing you could do. And he even said it to what he said. He said that you wouldn't have been able to do nothing except my father.
Yeah, when Prophet was wrong.
Yeah. My father put it in your hands to be able to do it. First GMS spiritual arc, 1 Peter 4:13. But rejoice in so much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceedingly joy. Yeah, that goes back to when he come and put crowns on your head, the heads of them that stood so firmly for the name of the Lord, man. So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. You got something?
Yeah, let me finish off that.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 12. For now we see through a glass, darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know even as also I am known. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three, but the greatest of these is charity.
Yeah. You gotta have hope, man. You gotta have hope that you are the elect. Your lot is to make it through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna get scuffed up. You might get a rug burn, strawberries on your hand, a couple of scrapes and scratches or whatever the case. But the Lord gonna bring you through it, man. We gotta prepare ourselves. We gotta prepare ourselves for the future, man. We gotta prepare ourselves for the future. YOLO. Yeah, that YOLO shit. Yeah, all right. YOLO to the missiles fly. YOLO to the missiles fly. Once martial law start, man, I tell you, I came into this thing already seeing military tanks and all that shit on the highways. That was one of my worst dreams I was having, was about military occupation on the highways in the United States. I was driving down the highway and I was seeing tanks all scattered up and down the highways. And I couldn't tell, and the funny shit was, I couldn't tell was they American tanks or American soldiers. I could just see the tanks with the guys on top of the tanks. So I could see that. Kabbalah, Psalms 118:5. I called upon the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a large place. The Lord is is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? The Lord taketh my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me. Shalom, shalom, faithful, hopeful elect. Shalom, brother. Go ahead, brother.
This is going to prophesy. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of Yahweh and not of us. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahweh, and the life also of Yahweh might be made manifest in our body.
Yeah, man. We gotta understand these things, man. We gotta understand these things, man. And it's crazy, you know, as you was reading the scripture, the guy come by, they slowed down in the car. And you can see them laughing and stuff like that. It's okay. Yeah, y'all gonna laugh now. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see, because we know what's coming. We know a time, matter of fact, man, to get that one, brother. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Then follow it up with Daniel 12 and 1.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 5. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace.
Yeah, no, we know that. We know what's coming. Going back to what I was saying earlier, the people of the world, they not even thinking on that level when they think about the Bible. When they think about the Bible, they thinking about, oh, good news, the good word, good times, good tidings, prosperity. They not thinking of scriptures like this right here. They don't even think these kind of scriptures exist. Go ahead, brother.
Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness? Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
The he, who's that? He that stood so stiffly for the name, for the word, and for the Lord. We read that in 2nd Esdras. So again, we know what's coming according to the scriptures. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. We understand what the scriptures say is going to take place. We understand what you're going to have to do and deal with once you come into this truth. Brother.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Everybody not found written in the book, man. A time of trouble like there never was since there was a nation, man. This is what's coming. A time of trouble. And we look forward to it. We look forward to it. So we, like I said, a first responder. We the first responders pretty much in the scriptures, right? First responders. When you see, when the first responder, when something, a problem or trouble or fire or whatever, the first responders doing what? They running towards the trouble. They running towards the trouble. They putting on their equipment, they getting ready, whatever they got to put on, riot gear, or they fire equipment or whatever the case, and they got they going to do a rescue mission, a helicopter dudes, or rescue somebody. They getting ready. Everybody else, what they doing? They standing back, they looking, they scared, they nervous, they pacing, they calling us. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Come in trouble. I'm in trouble. Help us. Help us. We the first responders according to the scriptures. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Warn them from me. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the chief place of concourse. The Lord got us out here. We the first responders. Before what? Before the disaster comes. So how you gonna be a first responder that respond to situations, but you ain't dealt with no situation? You ain't dealt with nothing. So you gonna be panicking just like the regular heads that don't know what's going on in the scripture. You'll be, oh, Jacob's trouble coming. Apostle Garner told me Jacob's trouble ain't gonna be for us. Oh, what am I gonna do? That's how you gonna be out here, man. You just asking these questions. Yep, Con, faithful, 144, hopeful elect. Yeah, we got that one. Ecclesiastes, Goodbye, Yash. 2 Kings 6:16, and he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. Yeah, man. Well, what's that? Get that song 51. I think it's Psalms 51. Start at 1 and you could jump down, skip down maybe to about 11. See anything else in there you want to get between 1 and 11? Right?
Yeah.
Try me. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 51, verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. When Nathan the prophet came unto him, after he had gone to Bathsheba, have mercy upon me, O Lord, according to thy loving kindness.
Because King David went off. King David went off. But then knowing, so if the king of Israel could admit when he went off, knew he went off, somebody come to him under him and say, yo, you know, you went off with this chick. You gotta understand that, hey, we done went off in the past. we done went off in the past. Oh, I got the laws, statutes, and commandments now, but you ain't go off in the past, brother? You ain't gonna think about that?
That slate was white clean,
yeah. And even if it was, hypothetically, if the Lord did wipe your slate clean, you gonna be proud and boast in that? Or you gonna be humble and still remember that, hey, I know I went off in the past, and this and this and that. And how many times have I went off in previous lifetimes? Go ahead, brother.
According unto the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me.
Because it say in Daniel chapter, the 9th chapter, it say all Israel. It say all Israel have transgressed thy law. All Israel. Go ahead, brother.
Against thee only, have I sinned, and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother make me.
Yeah, you can drop down. Yeah, we all got something that we could be going through it for.
Verse 11. No, I started 9. Hide thy face from my sin and blot out all my iniquities. Create me in a clean heart.
So to be transformed in all of that, the Lord gonna have to tighten you up every now and then. You're gonna have to be tightened up. You're gonna have to be tightened up, man. Let me get this to back up what you read. Let's go Daniel chapter 9. Now let's start at 7. God's righteous judgment. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee. But unto us confusion of faces, as at this day to the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and to all Israel that are near and that are far off through all the countries, whether thou hast driven them because of their trespass, that they have trespassed against thee. So that confusion of face is us not knowing that we Israelites. Jeremiah 17:4. So why in them times when we didn't know we was Israelites, speak for myself. That time when I didn't know I was an Israelite, all the wicked shit I was doing. So now because I come back to the fact and understanding, and I'm out here doing the work for a few years, but into the eyes of the Lord, it's like what, a couple of seconds? 1,000 years is one day to the Lord. So you know what I'm saying? It's up to the Lord. I ain't even been out here a damn day. You know what I'm saying? Not even an hour.
Lord in the city.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm saying, because if you go doing the math, one day, 1,000 years, so an hour is like 41 years. Think about that, bro. An hour is like 41 years or some shit like that. That's an hour. So a minute is like what? 60? So a minute is like 6 months? 7 months? Maybe 8 months for a minute? So the Lord like, you ain't did shit. So the things I was doing for 50, I came in at 50. 50. I'll be 56 this year. Lord willing, I'll make it that far. But what about from 12 to 50? All of this shit that I was doing. So now that I found out I'm an Israelite, all of those things I did just wiped away. And the Lord, I ain't got to worry about never having to get corrected for none of that.
Man, this is just like shit. Damn. Put stuff in perspective and look at everything.
Word. One hour is 41 years. To the Lord. So the Lord looking at you like, you've been teaching for how long? Right? You know all 613, huh? How long? Fuck out of here. Our righteousness is as filthy rags. Yep. Let's get 8. Daniel 9:8. O Lord, to us belong confusion of face, to our kings, to our princes, and to our fathers, because we have sinned against thee. To the Lord our power belong mercies and forgiveness, though we rebelled against him, neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our power, to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets. Yea, all Israel has transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. And he confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done unto Jerusalem. So we still under the curses, man. We still under the curses. We still getting put through it. So just because you know your shit, they knew they was Israelites then.
Yeah.
So just because you know you're an Israelite, you expecting roses? A ticker tape parade out this motherfucker?
Just found out you just like this all.
Man. Ice cream sundaes? Banana splits? I like mine with pineapples and strawberries. Caramel. But anyway, that's what you expect to get every day. Shit, even if you get one day you eat that shit and it make your stomach hurt. You like, damn. The Lord give y'all as a stomach ache. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I stopped at Sonic's. That was a good ass banana split, boy. They hooked it up. Hour later, yeah.
And it will fuck you up.
All right? Because it's been years since I had one. Easily about 8 years or so, but I'm just saying. You go pull up, you like, yeah, today a good day. I'm like Ice Cube listening to Today Was a Good Day in the truck. You pull into Sonics, get your thing. Next thing you know, your stomach hurt. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Balance, man. The Lord do good and evil, man. You got something? Finish that, brother.
Verse 10. Create it.
Psalms 150. Psalms 51 and 10.
Psalms 51 and 10. Create in me a clean heart, O power, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You gotta understand this, key. So if you had a great man, you got the great men like King David sounding like that. How much more should we be like that?
That's a man after the Lord's own heart right there. Verse 12. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and hold me thy free spirit. Then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O power, thy power of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness.
So, but how do you supposed to be, for all these things to be purged out of you, all of these faults, these issues, these things that you got in you, how do you suppose the Lord will correct you and change these things in you? How do you expect these things to happen? The Lord just going change your brain just like this. Like you gonna have to go through some things, man. You're gonna have to be put through some things. You're gonna have to be tried. You're gonna have to be tested. You're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. What it say? What's that scripture that just came in my head? Grab Habakkuk 2 and get the first one, the first chapter. Watch what it say. The first verse, Habakkuk 2 and 1.
Okay, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Huh?
Yeah.
What you gonna do, brother?
Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
When the Lord reprove you, we standing on our watch. You come out here, you doing the work. You turn back to the understanding that you are Israel. You doing what you're supposed to do. The Lord start giving you the understanding, helping you to see the prophecies that's about to unfold and all of these things like that. But what are you going to do when you are reproved? What are you going to answer? What are you going to say? How are you going to respond? I just get that last part came into my head. What are you going to do when you are reproved? What are you gonna do?
Are you gonna give up or are you gonna endure?
You gonna close up shop? Ain't no more Garner camp no more? That's what I'm gonna do. Cause a dude called my house. I know you in Garner and this. So what? So what? The Lord know I'm in Garner too. The angels know I'm in Garner too. Now, so what? Now. And if it's my lot to come out here and somebody come by and do something to me and I end up, I'm no more, I'm in a house, whatever the case may be. If that's my lot, what you think the lot is for you that come out here and do something to the man of the Lord, one of his men that's out here doing the work? What you think? What you think your lot is? What you think your end gonna be? Let me get one. Let me get one. Nah, I don't feel like it. It's supposed to be. It's a chilly 72, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's a brisk 72 out this joint.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too. It's a brisk 72. Let's look. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Luke chapter 1. I'm 17:1. Luke 17:1. Then said he unto the disciples, it is impossible that offenses will come, but woe unto him to whom they come. It were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and he cast into the sea than that he should offend one of these little ones. Yeah. So what you think gonna be the end of you? That your storyline in this movie. How you think your part gonna play out in the movie? You come out here, you take out one of the Lord's men that's doing the work. I ain't bothering you. I ain't said nothing to you to do nothing to you. You got something, brother? What's going on, brother?
Psalms 51:12. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and hold me with thy free spirit.
Yeah, man.
I got something back there.
Yeah, get it, bro.
This is
Bring it out. I see you got your list. I see you over there, Apostle to hard protege. I see you. I see you. Go ahead and get it, brother.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 11 and verse 13. If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your heavenly Father give the Holy Spirit to them that ask him?
Yeah, man. But then too, just like I said, okay, you praying, just like we read in Habakkuk. You praying, you standing on your watch, you looking, you into the prophecies as it says Sirach 39:1. We occupied in prophecies. The Lord done came and supped with us, but it also say that the Holy Spirit will not dwell in the malicious soul. So all of that shit that was on you before you came into the truth, the Lord's gonna purge that shit out of you, man. How? By putting you through shit to make you better. That's how the Lord gonna purge it out. Oh yeah, look, get that Matthew. Get that Matthew 12. Yeah, matter of fact, he said he cleaned the house. You right. He said he cleaned the house. Yeah, he cleaned the house. Matthew, I think it's like 12 around there, about 40 something down there. Right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, brother. How you doing?
So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 12. I started 42.
Yeah, there you go.
The queen of the south shall rise up in the judgment with this generation, and shall condemn it.
I remember they had the chick, that bug out chick. She was saying she the queen of the south, and she gonna come and die. I was like, oh my Lord. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
For she came from the uttermost parts of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And behold, a greater than Solomon is here.
Yahweh Shai, go ahead.
When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest and findeth none. Then he says, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished.
Yep. Talk about when you come into this truth, you come into this knowledge, them demons, you stay still attacking you though. They trying to get back at you. They trying to get back at you.
More and more coming each time.
Yeah, and look, and by you praying and by you fasting, you keeping them off, and the Lord is testing you, just like the Lord tests what Job, what we started off with. So you're gonna be tested. Them demons, them spirits, gonna keep trying to test you. Go ahead, brother.
Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself.
Yeah, so the first you go back into it, come back out of the world. Them demons is what the weed demon. I miss my weed. My woman that left me at 4 a.m. in the morning, I miss her. Like all of these things is that come with demons attached to them. You know what I'm saying? I want to hang out with the homies and like you were saying, the car club dudes. I miss the car club brothers and hanging out with them or whatever. So they meet on Saturday. So I'm gonna skip camp this week. I'm gonna go hang out with the car club brothers. But you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's all tests.
Yeah.
It's all tests of the Lord. At the end of the day, it's all tests. Like, are you going to give in to that spirit, that demon? Your lust?
And they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also until this wicked generation. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brother stood without, desiring to speak with him.
Yeah. He said, who is my mother and my brother and my sister? Yeah, you gotta read that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you can read that one too.
Verse 47, then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. And
that's what we're supposed to be concerned about. Going back to what we was that go to the point about the car club and the homies that when I went back to New York, what up, OG? I'm OG in Brooklyn. I want to go back. I miss being called OG. I miss hanging out with the homies on the corner, drinking and smoking and this and that. I miss the homies. That's not my mother and my brothers. That's not my brothers and my sisters out there. They ain't doing the will of the Lord. They ain't calling on the names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. They not doing that. Which is the first you don't supposed to have no other gods in the what's God's name? What's his son's name? God and Jesus. He ain't my brother and sister. He ain't my brother and sister. Cause you a liar when you say you think about a black man. No, you not. You think about Caesar Borgia. But these is all demons. These is all things that the Lord put you through. Even with that, going back and forth with the camp with the we could call on Christ and this and that. That's the Lord trying you. That's the Lord trying both of y'all. That's the Lord trying you, and that's the Lord trying them. What you gonna do? Habakkuk the second, like we read. What are you going to answer when you are reproved? What are you going to answer? The name don't matter. Can't make the name a doctrine.
Jokes, man.
Stupidity. Stupidity. Hey, sis, Hebrews 4:12, Shalom. Big sis, I see you. Elder Hawa, Shalom. Got that one. Trying to see where we gonna go to now. Hebrews 4:12, Mahagan Ha'amath. Khan, it's a shameful thing to not know and the laws tied to your behind. Yeah. Brother, the brother Mahagan. Let's get this one. Hebrews 4:12 got Tzedakaram, Shalom. Oh yeah, okay. Humble servant. Aharam, okay, I see that one. Let's see, where we gonna go? Brothers got some good ones up here. Let's go. We got that one. Let's get Tzedakaram got Proverbs chapter 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Yeah, man. If you want to minimize how many times the Lord corrects you, correct yourself.
Yeah.
Govern yourself, man. You know what I mean? Like, look, when you go off, when you do something wrong, what's the easiest path when you make a mistake? Apologize, say I'm sorry, admit you was wrong, and move on. If you come up with excuses and this, and you try to place blame and point the finger at somebody else, you only just gonna make that path much more hard. Now you might have the people. Now you gonna have the brothers rebuking you. Now all you had to do is say you apologize. I'm sorry, Salakia, my bad, brother. My bad, and pray and move on. All of that, the excuses and this and this and that, instead of you checking yourself. How they be saying, rule your spirit. Don't let your spirit rule you.
So you don't be on that summer jams.
You don't want to be on the billboard. The Israelite billboard is hot, man. It's hot up there, man. I'm telling you. The billboard is hot. Whether the lessons is in favor of you or not, you still sweating watching a lesson. When you know it's about you, you like, damn. The sweat bead, the little sweat bead, damn, is I'm going off? You like, oh, man. So yeah, brother. You don't want to be up there, man. I'm telling you, I've been up there. You don't want to be up there. Even when I remember the first time Elder Apostle Gabar was doing something off of one of my lessons or something like that. The whole time I'm like, Lord, please don't let me go off. I'm over there like this, like, please, Lord, don't let me be going off. That's all I kept thinking, man.
Hot seat right there.
Yeah, man, a hot seat like a mud sucker, boy. What's that? Tzedakaram, 2 Corinthians 4:16. For which cause we faint not, but do our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not to the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Yeah, we looking for these things, man. We according to His promise, looking forward to a new heaven. And we also gotta understand that if we are the elect on this side, Even though we know our body's gonna be changed in the twinkling of an eye, we know that until then, we gonna get tried. We gonna get tried. We gonna get corrected. We gonna get rebuked. We gonna get reproved. Everybody gonna have to deal with that. Everybody gonna have to deal with that type of stuff, man.
Ephesians 6.
Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Like how Job, the Lord said, Satan at Job. Go ahead.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
That's gonna come at you in the form of different things, different policies, different things of pleasure, enjoyment. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're going to have to deal with it. What are you going to do when the Lord challenges you? When the Lord put a test to you? These are all tests. These are all tests. The Edomite calling me on the phone. That was a test. That was a test. And I don't even think my heart rate increased not one bit. Like, I'm like, huh? Like, what? I'm listening to what he said. He said what he said. I'm like, and now what? And now what?
You say those livers and pieces.
Yeah. And now what? I hate niggas. I'ma kill niggas. And now what? I just hung up. Like I'm not even putting this. And now what? You said what you had to say, and now what?
That ain't the type of response you were looking for.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do? Oh, you motherfucker, you come around here, meet me at the corner store and meet you over here, motherfucker, I'm gonna just, what I'm gonna do? If you was bout it, you would be out here right now pulling up. Yep. And even then, okay, you found me, you pulled up, now what? I'm gonna keep reading the scripture. Big man already said he ain't let nobody put hands on me, so so now what? Big man already said, no, I ain't gonna let nobody touch you, right, Op? They ain't gonna put their hands on you, Op. So, and I told the brother, I ain't even worried about that. Matter of fact, my response to him when he said that was, thanks, brother, now I gotta be more on point, because I don't want you to superfly snooker nobody out there and some shit. Whatever. Like, what you gonna do? It say present your body as a living sacrifice. Sometimes sacrifices get, sacrifices get put to death. That's what happens. Sometimes that happens. Look at Yahweh Shah. It happens. What are you gonna do? Go against the will of the Lord? Brother, we gonna click clack up now. Me and the brother gonna come out here. We got the ratchets. We got the toolies. Look, I got the bulletproof vest on under my jacket. The stab-proof con when you can't even stab me. Nah, we ain't think about that shit, man. Doing the work of the Lord, man. Yeah, brother.
Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
In the evil day, that you be able to withstand in the evil day. A fucking demon on the phone, Brenton. Yeah, get out of here, man. Go ahead, brother.
And having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness.
Be a man, damn it. Be a man. Be a man of the Lord, man. Put your trust in the Lord. Stand on faith, man. Stand on the fact that you doing the work of the Lord. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah, brother.
And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
Yeah, all the fiery darts of the wicked. That's like Pootie Tang, right? Remember Pootie Tang was dodging them bullets? Yeah, man. But that still mean that you're going to be tried. You're going to be tested. You're going to be put through it. You're going to still be put through it. You're going to still have to deal with some bullshit, man. Just pray that, it's enough that you're going to be, it's not going to be something where you end up falling out the truth. You end up going back into the world. And you have some over-righteous, overzealous brother making a video about you.
Yeah, seen that a lot.
You know? Like we don't know, man. We don't know, man. What they say, it's hard to judge until you walk in that man's shoes or something. Like, you don't know. Maybe the Lord put him through something on purpose to break him. Maybe the Lord put him through something to correct him, and it looked like he broke, but he gonna turn around and find his way back. I seen that happen too. Brother leave, come back, man, doing the work again. Yeah, look, it ain't for me to. Hey, take that up with the Lord, man. He teaching the correct doctrine and this and that. Hey, man. Hey, all praises Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The water for sending another laborer to help with the harvest. Because we out here for the elect. We endure all things for the elect's sake, man. Got some more in there?
Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication of all saints. And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, to me, after you go through certain things like that, it kind of boosts you up a little bit in the spirit. You go through something, you pray, it bring you down for a little bit, but you coming back up. You can feel like the power, the surging. Because at the end of the day, after I got that one call from him, I got about 4 text messages and 3 phone calls from brothers. Word. Brothers call, brothers like, yo, I just called, make sure you good. Text you, yo, you good? Fuck that. We throwing up curses right now. I'm loving it, man. By the end of the night, I got a call that same night. I ended up getting a call from a brother. He was like, yo, the brother here in North Carolina. He was like, yo, you call me, I'm on the way, man. It's all good, bro. He like, I'm on the way, like, it's all good. But again, that's the balance of the Lord. The Lord give you one bad phone call, and then what it say? In seven, how'd it go? In 7 troubles?
6 troubles.
In 6 troubles?
In 7 troubles.
Yeah, get that one again. Yeah, because that's crazy. I just thought about it. I got the one phone call, and then I ended up with 7 brothers texting me in phone calls.
Okay, here you go. This is, I got the whole thing again.
Yeah.
This is the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 17. Behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
Don't despise that phone call. Go ahead.
For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth, and his hands make whole.
He make whole. His hands make whole. Go ahead.
He shall deliver thee in 6 strokes. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Yeah, 7 calls, 7 completion, right? Yeah. So at the end of the day, I had a complete number of brothers. I had a complete number of brothers hit me up, and whether even through text or talking, conversation, help me to feel whole again. Help me to feel good. Help me be back connected to the spirit, to our power. And one brother called me. He had just picked up his son from I guess from school or where he picked him up from. And his son even said, Shalom, Yahweh Shem, Yahshua Brakatah. His son. I'm like, wow. I said, your son too? He said, yeah, I don't even talk like that. He said, I don't even ever bring him up. I was like, wow. And his son saluted when he got off the phone. He saluted and his son saluted. I was like, shit, that shit pumped me up in the spirit. Oh shit, we over 2 hours, brother.
Just like how the Lord had that situation corrected with that dude, man. And you was feeling all down and out because of that.
Yeah, I was that. Yeah, that got that. But you know, even with that, the Lord, so I see in the future, maybe I'll handle it different, a little different. I try another route before I do that. Even though I thought I handled it the best that I thought at the time. But even after that, what happened? I ended up getting more brothers' phone numbers and contacts and all of that. So, you look at it, I would do it all over again the same way. If I didn't have the understanding of how it turned out. Because the other stuff that being on the I ain't like that part. Well, I ain't like being the talk of the town, the Israelite town community for that. Nah, I ain't like that part. So Dr. Ram got 2 Timothy chapter 3 and 12. Yea, and all that will live godly and anointed Hamashiach, Yahushua Hamashiach, shall suffer persecution, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Yeah, you deceived if you believe that you're not going to receive no evil. Same brothers of Dakaram, Ecclesiastes 32 and 14. Whosoever feareth the Lord will receive his discipline. Whosoever feareth the Lord will receive his discipline, and they that seek him early shall find favor. GMS humble servant Aharon got Micah 7 and 8. Rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light. I shall behold his righteousness. Yeah, man. Zadakaram, Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting your number too, brother. Brother Zadakaram, I wouldn't mind getting your number.
This book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 39. Wherefore doth a living man complain, man for the punishment of his sins? Let us search and try our ways, and turn again to the Lord.
Yeah.
Let us lift up our heart with our hands unto the Most High in the heavens. We have transgressed and have rebelled. Thou hast not pardoned. Thou hast covered with anger and persecuted us. Thou hast slain, thou hast not pitied. Thou hast covered thyself with a cloud, that our prayers should not pass through. Thou hast made us as the offscouring and refuse in the midst of the people. All our enemies have opened their mouths against us.
All our enemies have opened our mouths against us. Yeah, because we went off, man. What's that one? I want to get. I know where it's at. Hosea chapter 5 and 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. The Lord waited for us to acknowledge our transgressions. And so going back to it, understanding that we under the curses, because we went off, and understanding that reincarnation is biblical, meaning that so now, like the brother said earlier, not just how many times I went off in this lifetime, how many times I went off in previous lifetimes. So when the Lord corrected me, now that I understand that I'm an Israelite, what can I do but rejoice? Long as I'm still teaching, the Lord didn't take the spirit off me not to teach and not to start bugging out up on Vocab Malone show. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we at the bottom now. All right, James. We gonna let me get this one to end out. Let's go. Hebrews 4:12 got 1 Corinthians 12:1. Now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant. Ye know that ye were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as ye were led. Yeah, man. We was going after stupidity, man. We was doing stupid things. We was going after these dumb idols. I was praying to a rock when I was in my 20s, thinking I was a Muslim. So anything that, the Lord having mercy on me just by letting me teach the truth. He could have fucked me up back then.
Put on the street,
yeah, man.
Bald face.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was a bean pie, final call getting, bow tie wearing little nigga. Yeah, we done went long enough, man. And hey, Salakia, if I would have long, but hey, I felt like I had to get this, for my spirit to be back calm in the spirit. So we gonna turn ready. We gonna say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught us this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations, and to the remnant, men, women, children, remain spiritual out there. Ate the water to you brothers on the comment boards for posting the scriptures. We appreciate it. Let's go, Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.